Ayo, what's up? I'm CoolPikachu, and welcome to my speed draw of Pokemon Subspecies. This series will all be going through the whole Johto Pokedex, designing 4 different variants of each Pokemon individual. Next up, we got Painttool's evolution, Forretress. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Since this is the evolution of Painttool, I based these variations off of my Painttool ones. In other words, I designed the evolution of each different variation of Painttool. Staying true to Painttool's theme of using different shapes for edges, I applied this to Forretress on its top and bottom shell. Forretress itself wasn't too hard to draw, but I did originally mess up a bit, and I accidentally merged the standard one's line art and color layer, which was a little bit annoying, but thankfully it didn't affect anything when I went to shade it. The first one is the evolution of the tri-edge Painttool. Just like with Painttool, I shaped the edges of the top and bottom shell to look more like triangles instead of squares. I went ahead and changed the color a bit, just like Painttool, to give it more variation from the standard Forretress. The next one is the evolution of the needle Painttool. I changed the edges of both shells to have jagged, pointy edges. I also applied sharp edges to the top grooves and knobs that Forretress has to get that pointy look. Just like its pre-evolution, I gave this one a darker color palette and went with a dark, low-saturated purple and dark red. In here, we've got the evolution of the round-edged Painttool. This one was probably the fastest variant that I drew out of all the different Forretress. The edge of the two shells form a wavy pattern. I also rounded off any bumps that Forretress had on its shell to give it that smooth look. As for the color, I gave the body a slightly more orange hue for the sake of variation. And lastly, we've got the evolution of the thorn Painttool. For this one, I put the spikes that Painttool had on one of the square edges and then proceeded to alternate the spikes with holes. The idea was that when Forretress closed both of its shells, it would be able to because the thorn or spike would slide into the hole. I originally had the spikes smaller, but after looking it over, I changed them to be a lot bigger in the final product. And finally, the color has an even more orange hue to further the difference from the standard Forretress. And there you have it, a little explanation of each subspecies of Forretress. Don't forget to give that like button a little electric shock down below, and if you want to see more of my videos, join the PikaClan by subscribing. Just remember to keep it cool. Catch you all later.